What's going on, guys? In today's video we're going to be talking about the latest playtest for Shrapnel. Now in a nutshell, I was pretty pleased. I mean, it didn't start off too well. I think we were like 2 to 3 hours late for most people being able to actually get in and play the game, but eventually I was able to log in and play, and I have to say I really like the way the game generally is fleshed out. It is still extremely early access, so there are a lot of different things that do need some work. The maps, for instance, are very underdeveloped. I think the basic structure is pretty good, the bare bones, but of course some of the basic aesthetics need to be improved. The actual gameplay is pretty good. I was getting like a lot of lag on some games, and some games I wasn't really getting any lag at all and having a really good experience. I think that could possibly be due to me getting paired with certain servers that I didn't want to get paired with. I am playing in Asia, but when I actually got that full experience, it actually was really good. You get an AR assault rifle to start off, you get like a medi pen or a medi thing to give you like a couple of heals at the start, and you get a basic pistol as well as I think one grenade. What's really cool is you can actually go through the level and there is quite a surplus of different loot boxes. You can get different guns, shotguns, special rifle, more grenades, more ammo. And I really like this game, guys, because it's right up my alley. It is high octane, low reward, high effort. What do I mean by that? I mean that you really have to put in a lot of effort to get good at this game. It's an extraction shooter, so it's high stakes, it's intense. So you can be playing an entire game. The games on average that I was playing is only solo, so no team at the moment. I hope they do change that on the next playtest, because I would really like to have some team gameplay. But for the solo games, anywhere between maybe 5 and 10 minutes, you're essentially going around trying to extract this green Sigma from the different crash sites, and you want to get that to the extraction zone at the end. So there's lots of different ways to play this game, and it's hard to know which way is the best and right way. What is the meta? But essentially you could go around, get all this Sigma, do really well, maybe get some kills, get to the extraction zone, have someone camping there, kill you, and then they just wait till the end and take all your Sigma. And that's how you do it, guys. You essentially got to extract the Sigma and get it out, and when you get that Sigma, you can work your way up the leaderboard and you can get rewarded in Shrap token. And that's essentially what happened in this play test. People that got more Sigma were getting rewarded more Shrap if they finished on top of the leaderboard, and it was really hard, to be honest. You know, I actually ended up winning one game where I actually did one successful extraction. I had a game where I extracted all this Sigma, but there was no one else playing. I didn't get the points for it, but for me, really, it was just about experience in the game. I am invested in Shrap, so kind of seeing where the direction of it was actually going. I would say I feel like it takes a little bit long to down someone, especially with the AR. It takes around 12 shots. I'm used to like PUBG, Rust, you know, maybe Counter-Strike, where it maybe takes like 4, 5 to 6 shots with an AR. So you expect it to really take them down in double the time. That's if you're going for body shots. If you do land the headshots, it'll happen a lot quicker, maybe with 1 to 2 shots. The physics on the grenade I think is pretty good. You've also got this like cool slide maneuver which you can do. You can parkour over walls, which is really cool. And I think the sprint mechanics is pretty cool. So they don't just give you unlimited sprint, you actually have to time that really well. You can crouch, you can walk, of course. One thing that I kind of hope that they add is prone position. So I couldn't work out how to actually get into prone position when I was playing, but I think that's really important to actually have that. Whilst I did enjoy my experience playing solo, as mentioned before, I think that really the team experience with this one would be much more fun. In terms of the actual recoil on the AR without any attachment, there's virtually no vertical recoil at all. You do get a little bit of horizontal recoil, so it does make it quite easy to line up the shots. I think the side aim feature is really cool. Really glad that they actually put that in as well. The looting system is okay. I feel like maybe it's a little bit too realistic, you know, certain position slots in the backpack for the bullets and the guns and all this kind of thing. I think people don't really care for that with this kind of like intense high extraction shooter. I think if they copied a bit more of a model similar to PUBG, I personally think that would be a lot more effective and less fat. I feel like the model that they've gone for is a bit more suitable for maybe like an open world RPG where you've got a bit more time to think and do this, that, and the other and organize. But yeah, with such short, intense, high-octane matches, people don't want to be like categorizing and sorting out their inventory. So yeah, guys, overall, the gameplay is pretty cool. Okay, obviously, as I said in the beginning, there was like a bit of lag, and there's a lot of work still to do on this game, but I did have a really good experience playing the game. All right, I didn't do particularly well, but I'm really looking forward to the next playtest that they do have. Now, for me to actually get early access to this, I actually had to pay around $100 to actually get an extraction pack to get that early access. Do I think it's worth getting the early access for $100? Well, I can't say 100% yet. If it was just for the gameplay alone with no rewards, then I'd say no, but you are meant to be able to get rewards from these early playtests, which I don't really have too much information about if those rewards will be valuable going into the future in terms of maybe being able to earn more Shrap when a more developed version of the game does come out. But yeah, as I said, overall I'm happy with the start of this game, and I have to say that in terms of like FPS shooters, this is the most fun, not even for an FPS shooter, but for a crypto game, a Web3 game that I've had ever. And you know, I am glad because these guys have a massive Twitter following. They've got a lot of hype around this game. The Shrap token is pretty much down from that all-time high, and yeah guys, I don't know, I think they've got a long way to go, but I'm hopeful for the future. So if you enjoyed this kind of video talking about Shrapnel, I'm hoping to cover a lot more of the ecosystem going forward. Please do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.